Hey everyone. So today is 20th April and we are live. I welcome you all to the Layer 5 websites meeting. We conduct this meeting on every Mondays at 5:30 p.m. IST. And here we talk about different front-end issues that you're working on. So, or if you are working on any of them, feel free to add them in the agenda under the respective section. So we have different repositories for different areas. For example, we have schemas and
Wash
documentations.
your
We have
hands.
different. Uh, so yeah, talking more about Meshri. So it's a sixth highest velocity project in CNCF, and it's currently moving from sandbox to incubation. Lots of code moves around here, and lots of opportunities for everyone to contribute to, specifically in front end as well. But so let's move on to some of the housekeeping items that we follow in the meeting. I can share the link of the meeting minutes. You have to add your name in the attendees section so that we know that, okay, you were here in the meeting. I encourage everyone to turn on their webcams so that you can have some interactive conversation. You can also find the meeting minutes on meet.layer5.io/website minutes. That's a shorthand for this big link. But yeah. So today I have been joined with my co-host Bhumika, and she's quite here around in the community for a while. Bhumika, would you like to give a quick introduction about yourself?
Yeah. Hi everyone. I am Bhumika. I am a co-host for the today's meeting and I am a community manager here. And currently I'm in third year. I'm working in this community from by last few months. Uh, yeah, nice to meet you all.
Thanks, Bhumika. That's wonderful. So another housekeeping item that we follow is before moving on to agendas, if we have any new joiners, we can. Would you like to introduce yourself? We would like to know more about you, where you're from, or how did you found this community. I believe Raj, your first time on this call. It could be that you have attended other calls, but specifically for this call, if you are a new joiner.
Um, Hello. I'm
Hey,
Daniel,
Daniel.
but I'm not new to the community, but I'm new to this call. I've never joined this call. How I knew about the community was it was through LinkedIn. I just saw a post of Meshri, then it was kind of interesting, so I decided to join the community.
Mhm.
Yeah, and okay, about me. I'm in uni. I'm in my third year. I'm doing computer science, and I'm from Nairobi, Kenya.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Daniel. So we have two Daniels in the community now. If you are aware, there's another Daniel as well. Uh, yeah, he's also on the call. So, but yeah, thanks for the introduction. Anyone else? All right, I think we can move on to the agenda items. Um, Feel free to drop your introductions on the Zoom chat. So moving on to the first one. Bharat, if you are on the call, Would you like to
Hi, Rohit.
present your peer? Yeah.
Just sharing my screen. Mm, Just a second. Yeah. I think my browser just bugged out. Can I just go next?
So would you what?
I think my browser just bugged out. Like it's hanging. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I think
Oh,
we
okay,
can
okay.
circle back on you, but if we are
Yeah,
having
yeah, sure,
some
sure,
technical issues, just let
sure, sure.
us know when you are ready.
Yeah.
Daniel, the other one. Yeah.
Are you talking about me
Uh, sh-
or the other one?
should I? Uh,
No, the first time. Yeah.
should I share my screen?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Those are some share account. So on my PR, it's this one. What I did was, I added the labels because of the SEO, and also there was here, like, we were using Twitter instead of X, so I renamed the the Twitter.svg. Then I made it X. Then I also changed the references for the file. Yeah, that's it.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it's pretty good, and these area labels helps the screen readers. So are we not using any Twitter links now, right? And any
No,
logos for that?
I just, oh, the icon was for X. The
Mhm.
only problem was the name. It was using Twitter instead of X, so that's what I renamed.
Okay. Then I think it's good to go. I can prove the PR. Mm, Yeah, so it will be merged. I think it's good. Do you have anything else, Daniel? Thank you for the changes. Do you have anything else as well,
Not
by
really.
any chance?
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Next up is Pratna. I think he's not on the call. Bharat,
Hi,
let
I'm
us
on
know
the
when
call.
you are. Oh, okay.
Hi, this
I
is
missed it.
Pratna.
Yeah. Go ahead, Pratna.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had connectivity issues, so I wasn't able to join at the beginning. You just want me to share my screen and explain what I did, or
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
right?
It's a standard that when anyone for if you're
Uh-huh.
presenting up any PR, so you need to share your screen so that we can get enough context for
Got
reviewing.
it.
So
One
yeah.
second. Um,
Is this your first time in this call, Pratna?
yes, it is. I haven't done this
Okay.
before.
So I
Uh-huh.
think you were in the newcomers call.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
One sec.
Would you like to introduce yourself so
Oh
that we
yeah,
can
sure.
know more about you? Yeah.
Uh, 1 second. Do you see my screen? Yes.
Yeah, we
That
can see
is
it.
okay. Well, I mean, first off, hi, I'm Prarthana. I am a first year CS undergrad, and I just figured I'd give this a shot and see where it goes. So here I am, trying to contribute whatever much I can. Um, yeah. So, well, the issue I was working on was resizing. So this was a fixed, you couldn't move the sidebar, right? It was fixed in position, but we needed it to be resizable so that the user could move it back and forth as, for
Mm,
comfort and convenience. And I think that's just essentially the
yeah.
entire purpose of the PR. Um, uh, there I went through, there were a couple issues, I think, with my first PR, my first commit. So I had to commit like this is my fourth commit. Um, but yeah, so I think I went over that a couple times because there were issues with my first two commits. So I had to do it again. And someone gave me feedback like 3 hours ago, I think 3, 4 hours ago. So I just fixed that and I've uploaded a screenshot, a screen recording as well in the comments. So
Mhm.
if you would like me to explain anything else.
Yeah, I think I have 2, 3 points I would like to mention over here.
Mhm.
Uh, the first point is I think the PR preview is not currently showing the changes what you have made. It's the if you have checked the pull request preview, you
Right.
can't have we are not having the resizable thing over there.
Once
Uh,
I cannot see that. 1 second.
if we can't figure that out, what's the issue? Perhaps the pull request preview is working fine, or yeah. Another one when you I think there's some good comments mentioned by Linux on the PR.
Yes,
So
I
yeah.
fixed that. I've worked on that and I just updated
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah.
Uh, you're telling me you can't see files changed?
Yeah. If we go to the pull request preview for this PR,
Right. Uh,
by the way, your screen share got pulled off.
1 second. Uh, this is. Do you
It's
see
in the
this?
conversation section. Yeah.
1 second. Okay. I'm not sure what the issue is. I don't understand. Sorry. A little confused right now.
Yeah. This one, it just got passed over. Above, there's a comment of pull request preview. Yeah. Just right on top of this one. Yeah. Scroll. Yeah. This one. Oops, we can. I think there's a caching issue with my uh
Perhaps.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
No, I think that was one of the issues with my like originally when I committed, I think there was like a timeout error and it didn't run and it didn't deploy or something. So
Mhm.
I think that was I suppose like it there's some issue. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's good then. I would like to mention one thing.
Hmm.
Is this thing stateful currently, the resizable sidebar? What that means is if I resize it to, let's say,
Hmm.
50% width of what the current sidebar is, and then I
Okay.
go to navigate to another page, would that
Okay.
50% be the same in another page, or would that resize again it to fall back to 100%?
I do not know actually. I did not think of that. Um,
Okay.
but I will tell you that I didn't go on the basis of say 50% or whatever. There's a minimum width and there's a maximum width. So
Mhm.
you cannot actually like you can't say 50% of current size sidebar width. You can only you have like a minimum number of pixels and you have a maximum number of pixels, so it doesn't actually take up the entire screen or become too small so that the content on the sidebar is visible. Um, this I will check. We can check right now, I guess. Um,
Yeah, if we go to just example
I
cons.
think
Yeah,
it
so it's back
resets.
to yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So
Okay, right.
ideally, I think it should be carry the
It
same
should
state
stay.
forward
Okay, right.
because yeah,
That's fair.
it just because then it just disrespects what the user just currently did.
Correct.
So
Okay,
for
that makes
example,
sense.
when I changed it to less, I lessen the width, and then we are
Mm-hmm.
again back to the width
Correct.
that
Okay, yeah.
I didn't want. So yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll fix that.
Another thing, yeah, another
Okay.
point. The current maximum width should not, I
Mhm.
think, go beyond what the size of width is currently. If we do
Oh.
the maximum expansion,
Mhm.
so it should not exceed what's the current sidebar is. If you can you expand it further, the current sidebar?
I mean, so the current sidebar by default is 320. I've set
Yeah.
maximum to 400 and minimum to 250.
Yeah, so I think that
You can
will
extend it beyond. Yeah.
yeah, so that's not what we think should happen because then we would be having very less space for the main content. I
Correct.
think
Okay, fine.
320 or around 350 if you can think
All right, fine.
something like that, it's good. But it should not
Um,
go very beyond far what we are currently having.
okay, so 350, 250 works? Or do you want 250 to be lesser? Right?
Yeah, you can experiment with what we currently have. It's 320, right? So around
Yeah.
340, 350, something like that. But
Okay,
it
yeah.
doesn't
Okay.
should not look like we are having only the sidebar in the main
Yeah,
focus.
understood. Okay, got it.
So yeah. Yeah. And if you
Uh,
can hover over the sidebar resizable thing, there's an icon that comes that you just
yes. 1 second.
I think it's back to the main Meshery docs. So we are not seeing the pull request preview.
Uh, what am I? 1 second. How
It's
do
not
I?
your fault. I think that's how the pull request preview is configured
One
when you
sec.
clicked on the nav bar. Yeah.
I'm just trying to switch tabs for some reason. Right. This is the one. So this was what I said was maximum, but we're saying no, right?
Yeah, so
Not required.
it's
Too
it's too
much.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, got it.
And this icon that is coming when we hover over to the sidebar,
Yeah.
this feels a bit off with what we have for the theme. Maybe we
Okay.
can, if we can figure out some other icon, maybe a normal, simple,
You just want a normal two-headed
smaller
arrow.
icon. Yeah, so
Like the,
something like that.
okay, got it. All right. Okay.
Uh, yeah, so these were my thoughts. Any other thoughts for Pratna? Oh yeah, and this thing also, what about the responsiveness for the resizable thing in the small screens and medium screens? Do we have that as well in place?
There is, well, I said it doesn't get resized on a mobile screen.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
so there's no resizability on mobile screens.
That should be only for the large
Only for,
screens.
yeah,
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 that's it.
makes sense. All right, good. Do you have anything else, Pratna?
I don't
Thanks
have
for
anything
working.
else.
If you can pull
Yeah,
off the
I will.
PR today or tomorrow, I can
Yeah,
also
yeah,
review
I
it.
will, for sure.
Yeah,
I'll finish it by tonight, works?
yeah, good.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Pratna. Uh, yeah, Bharat, you can go ahead and present
Yeah.
your PR.
Yeah. All right. So this is a pretty simple pull request. I just added prettier as a dev dependency. So one thing that sort of wanted to be discussed was the configuration for Prettier. So I just took this configuration from Systent. So Systent uses this exact configuration. So I guess we just need to like discuss if like this is the configuration that we want for the docs documentation as well.
Mhm.
So what do you think, Ronan?
Um, does it currently modify the JS and it doesn't modify the Markdown, right?
I
The
haven't tested
Prettify.
it actually.
If you can
Uh,
test the Prettier, you haven't tested the Prettier in the code base.
no, not yet.
Okay, so if you can check what is being prettified, that way I think if we
Sure,
want
sure,
to
sure.
modify the
I'll do that.
configuration, then we can. Because I'm not familiar much with the assistant. So, or are we having any other prettier configuration for any other Hugo site? If you can check that.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
So,
I haven't checked. I mean, I basically followed a previous PR that
mhm.
made essentially the same changes. So yeah, yeah, I'll check the other code bases for their configurations as well. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Thanks for that,
you
Ronan.
can check all the Hugo sites, all the Acadmies and Mesri Docs, for example, or Canvas site, they all are using Hugo. So if anyone have the Prettify configuration, just copy paste over the same thing. Else
Mhm.
try running this locally and see what we are getting. And don't include the Prettify changes when you're committing
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the pull request. So
definitely.
that will be a separate PR if you can, if
Yeah,
you would make it as well. So yeah.
got it. Yeah. Thanks for that, Ronan. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
stop sharing
thanks.
my
Well,
screen.
next up we have Rahul.
Just a
Uh,
minute, I share my screen.
yeah, sure.
So this is the issue. I have created a page on a document related to how to pin a model on the doc. So I have done, and also Hari has suggested that there is a missing component in a screenshot like this. So I have also done related to that. So how to pin a model, identifying the pin model is located here, and after the model is pinned, its locations, and how to use the pinned model here, and also how to remove the model also.
Mhm.
And this also have mentioned the only models can be pinned and not individual components also in the notes, I think. And for the where's the and for the second point, I noticed there isn't any document around the customization on the doc. Could someone clarify what aspect of the doc are currently customizable? Once understand, I can go ahead with that about that for this alone.
What do you mean by customizable around Layer 5 docs?
That what I'm asking about. I have figured it out, but in Canvas there is no customizable in doc.
Okay, I don't have much context of the PR. To the second note, please confirm that we are already having a page or a section or to customize your doc. Okay, so do we have this one currently or we don't have this?
No, we don't have the customization. That customization of the doc page is not available in our current website.
Okay, so if you can open up an issue as per what Lee suggested.
But without identifying how we can raise the issue. First of all,
Uh, y-
we want to view whether the customize a dock can be customized or not.
Rajesh, any thoughts on this one?
Even I don't know about what is
Bhumika?
that. I have to look out that. I think Rahul Balaji, you can open up a topic on this in discussion forum. We
Sure.
can get
Okay. Okay.
help
Then
from.
what about this issue P and PR? Whether it's good to merge or what?
Yeah, I think this is good. We are using proper categories and weights in this doc, right? I haven't
Yeah.
seen the code changes. Okay, that's good then.
Okay. Then I put about the topic in the discussion forum as well.
Yeah, in either way, I think what Lee suggested, you can still open up an issue.
Sure. Okay. I go through it.
So,
Thank you.
yeah. And it needs to be completed in a separate PR. Yeah. All right, moving on. Next one is about system. Do we have Soham in the call? I think we don't have him. Yeah, you are up next, Rahul. Back. We can't hear you. Your microphone is.
So this is the issue. In the older approach, the component was calling the media query optimization many times, which also leads to more code repetitive if else statements. And I have modified that.
We can't see your screen either.
Once again. Is it visible now?
Yes, it is.
Uh, It uses multiple if else conditions and use a media query optimization also. The functions many times without using props. So I have created with a single loop with calling all the if conditions as well. And I also tested it locally as well. So this button will be hidden when this layout will reach.
Mm.
Yeah, actually, it's good. Looks good, but you can check with also the mesh-free. Did you check with that mesh-free?
No, I didn't check with the mystery.
Yeah, you can confirm it with that as well.
Sure,
Because the
okay.
hidden component is used in the mesh-free in the
Okay, sure.
dashboard.
I check about this all.
Yeah, I will check. I will go through your codes and let you in the command section.
Okay. And for this alone, I have noticed another issue for this condition. Usually, I since access starts with a zero only, we cannot go with the negative pages. So instead of if access padding reached, I mentioned to reach from 0 to 300x padding as well for this statement alone.
Mm-hmm. I
So
will check
access is
that.
extra small only. So if that will be hidden, the page want to go to negative padding, which will not possible in a website.
Uh, do you visit material UIs about this hidden how it's implemented? Because actually we are in need of this after the MUI 7 upgrade because it is a deprecated one after the MU 7. So yeah, you can check how
Yeah,
MUI
double check
implements
this stuff.
how
Sure, okay.
MUI is previous. In, you can check in the MUI 6 version. There is a component called hidden, but not in the version 7. So you can go to the version 6 and how they handle is what we need. Yeah, you can check that as well.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Rahul and Rajesh. Asta, you are up next. Feel free to share your screen.
Yeah. Yes. So, yeah, I mean, actually, like this PR was like I used a very long ago, and then yeah, this was like one thing that actually Ronak, you had told like like the link was failing. I actually
Mhm.
didn't know like what was the goal because like I didn't really do any code changes here. Like I just like again I just like updated the branch and like the link issues were solved. So that's one point. And on like afterwards, like Rajesh told that, I should open a fresh PR, but like I kind of was like confused, like what should I do now? Because like the linting issues is like solved. And so yeah, what's the suggestion? Like should I open up the PR with the same changes or is
The linting
this
is solved. It would be on the master branch. So when you updated it, so it's that's why it's being solved. Yeah, it would not be coming from your changes. But Rajesh, do we have to close this PR, or I might not have the full context over here?
I think we can open a new PR because we are overing the commit history. Like it's totally messed up. So 23 commits for the
Oh,
single fix. I don't think it's. Yeah, that's
or
why
you
I
can
told.
just rebase the commit, and
Yeah,
that way you can. Yeah,
okay, yeah,
because
like I have
all
never
the you can
really done
see.
this. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. I mean, yeah, like
Okay.
this was like a pretty like a long one, so like like I was suggested some changes and like I kept on pushing those changes.
I
So,
think there is
yeah,
also a person who is suggested changes so that we can able to merge that. That's the issue. We are waiting long for this PR to get merged.
Yeah, I disregarded his changes. So it doesn't have any changes requested. So I think Cooper was had some request changes. So now we can merge the PR. But if you can just rebase it, so as you can see, it's having 23 commits.
yeah, yeah. Like
And
I like, kept on doing so many changes. Yeah, sure. I'll do.
and yeah, most of them are just merge commits. So that way,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you rebase, so all your commits will be come on top of the master branch. So then it would be having 3 to 4 commits. Then I think we can merge it. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I can do it in the same branch, right? I mean, I have not yet done repasting one.
Yeah, or you can
Yeah.
also squash the commits.
Okay. Okay. Like if I feel like any like difficulties, I'll just mention in the Slack or so so that yeah, I will try that.
Yeah, okay.
And also like
Uh,
just a small yeah, please.
yeah, go ahead, please.
No, I mean just saying was like another also like this one. I have not really done any other changes, but yeah, like on like you are told that you would review this, so like I again tagged you probably like I just slipped your
Mhm.
mind. So yeah, if you
Uh,
could
uh,
like look into this.
yeah, I was mentioning the very same thing. Actually, last week I was having some university exams, so that's why I was not
Okay.
able to review it. I will review this PR today,
Yeah,
and
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, like I just tagged because like Lee was asking, like as I told in the previous also, they were like initially I was assigned to something else, and then this was like a
Mhm.
link so that after this I could do that. And like Lee was asking like any progress on the previous one. So I mean like that I have answered. So like I just wanted to put it here. That's it. So like I just tagged this one
I'll
also.
surely provide my thoughts today.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I will as soon as possible by today and only I will try to do that other one as well. I will just raise another PR with the changes.
Mm,
Yeah, that's it from my side.
yeah. Thanks, Asta.
Thank you.
I don't think we have Manish on the call, so we can move on to Deepika. Okay. Would you like to take up next, Rahul?
Sure. So this is the issue to remove the random text in the page. So I have just
Mhm.
changed the. I just took off this around in the code. There's a Hugo limitations in this. As the header can't be called by a shortcode, it seems. So after I have to, it leads to this. And I also checked for other pages too. There's no issue like this.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's it about this.
But we do want the count of all of the integrations.
Okay, okay.
So
Oh,
is
okay. I
Yeah,
go through it.
if you can figure
actually,
out, yeah,
yep.
yeah.
I took a look at Raghul's PR yesterday, and it's actually a well-known Yuga limitation that whenever we are embedding that shortcode there in front of all integration by name to count all the integrations, actually it will be printing that random text on the TOC. So we can actually add a line below that heading so that it won't be appearing in this TOC. That's what we can do. And yeah, we are actually having the count on that description. Like we are having total of 391 integrations. So I don't think that it will be needed. But if we want that, if we strictly want that, we can just add a line behind that heading. So there won't be any random text happening in POC.
So we will be adding the line in the TOC or in the heading.
No, can you open that docs page, Rahul? No, docs.
You mean this?
Yeah, yeah. There is a line all integrations by name. So since Rahul has removed that short code count, that was counting the integrations. So we don't have
Mhm.
391 there. So we can just add a line below that all integrations line in the docs, not in the TOC.
Mhm.
Because when we are trying to actually add that short code in front of that all integration by name, so it will be definitely printing that in the TOC because that's the limitations. Actually, I tried to research if we can have any other solution. I found one, but it was like including the CSS styles there in the Hugo. So it won't be standard practice to do so with the Hugo. So it would be really nice if you are just adding a line like, okay, you can browse total of 39 into integrations alphabetically or like they are listed below like this. So it won't be appearing in the TOC and even we can have all the total count there.
Yeah, we could do that. Or is there any other way we can display the count in the header apart from using a shortcode?
Yeah, I didn't research that way, but maybe Rahul can find if there's any other way to do that.
Yeah, I go through about it.
Do that. Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
just all integration by name is enough for our website.
It's good if we can also show the count. And
Yeah.
another thing I can point one out, the integrations list, it's not bulleted. So if you can fix that as well, or you can open another issue for this one. Oh,
Uh,
it's bulleted.
filtered only.
Okay, okay, that's good then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I think we don't have any more PRs left. So,
I think
yeah.
in this meeting I have a Yash also. So I have one PR. So I want to like to get the reviews from there. So there is a storyboard. So I want to like look at a review. Like, is this content is the correct? First is a drag and drop
Yeah.
and
Okay.
relationship. Then it will have an arrow added into it. So dogs will be telling that dogs and there will be an arrow from relationship to team integration and dogs to team integration interaction. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Then deploy designs. We have validation, try run, deploy, and deploy cloning. So there
Okay.
we have validation design,
Okay.
deploy design,
Yeah.
and deploy design, and cloning design.
Okay. So it is good, but I'll be just having some of the suggestions. Can you show me the first one in that workflow? The workflow is looks workflow actually looks correct. The first slide is good. The second one about the create relationships. Can we have it dynamic like the first one, like the dragging those arrows and then connecting them? Like instead of the static pictures, it looks like we are just connecting some of the static pictures. So it will be good like the way we have the first one, we can have that those arrows connecting there dynamically. Then about the third one, are you showing this doc? No, no, that one like doc.
Doc is like for a comment. So they
Yeah,
there will
actually, yeah, we don't need doc. We can see it correctly in the comments in the third one. And I'll be having the same feedback as of the previous. Like in the comments also, we can show the popping up of the comments, like comments popping up in the slide dynamically. Like instead of just pasting some of the screenshots there, it will be best like if we are having the live conversation there, like okay, the comment is popping up there, the response is going on there, that like this. And the deployment pipeline that you are showing, I guess we are having no, the deployment pipeline, yeah, I guess we are having the deployment pipeline denoted in canvas, I guess in the model workflow. So it will be nice if you're using that instead of creating different design here. Instead of this, we can use that. Then same with the, this is validating design, right?
yeah.
So yeah, validating design, yeah, it looks good. No worries about that. But like instead of making it so crowded, the way you have that deploying design, can you see that? Yeah, yeah. Deploying design. Maybe, but this looks good actually. This actually looks good. And why we are having those two, or it is just a mistake? Like we have same deploying. Okay, it is undeploy and deploying, right?
Yeah. It's a
So I
deploy.
don't think that we should be showing like total of like three or four life cycle stages, like validate and dry run, then deploy or undeploy. We can have a single one in one or two sites maybe, so that it will be like showing that like you can hover up on those on that drawer that is opening when you're clicking on actions tab, and you can just hover on them or like then show this this particular uh, screenshot. And about the cloning design or like that, I think we can't show everything in just one workflow. So instead of that cloning design, I don't think that that's necessary to have a cloning design or like that. Your thoughts, Ronak? What do you think?
I think, yeah, I could agree with you about that part of cloning design. That's a video being showed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But talking about these undeploying designs, they kind of look similar. We
Yes.
can, yeah, yeah.
So instead of just
One.
pasting screenshots there, we can have like dynamic thing there, like you are creating,
Mhm.
you are dragging and dropping an arrow, then they are getting connected. On the comments section, you can show a comment popping up or like a response going on there, like this.
Mhm.
And even I think when you are looking at the public designs, when two people are working on a same design, or like they are collaborating on a same design, it shows that where they are working or which design they are working. So we can see some of the colorful arrows there if you're looking at the canvas teaser that we have on YouTube. So that's the most important part. Like our definition says that we are extensible Kubernetes and cloud native manager, and we let's define the infrastructure visually and collaboratively. So that's the collaboration part that should be here. Like instead of only showing the comments, we can show that screen totally, like, okay, team is working on that particular design. You can track where who working where, or like the comments coming on there. So that will be really nice to add like that.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
for this, like in this, I have used only one in the front, and the last I have used the video. But
Yeah.
for the create design, if I use a video here, so might be user will not wait for it now. That's why I
No, no, no. If you are looking at your first slide, it's just dragging and dropping, right? So I'm not asking you to drag and drop everything. You can just like uh, you can just have components dragged on your canvas, and you're just creating an arrow. That's it. So it
okay.
would take a long, just like the you are having in your first workflow in your first step, like this.
Okay.
Yeah. And
And
instead of those comment section, you can use those interactive. When you are clicking on public designs in canvas, you will find those designs. If when two people are working on it, it can show the interactions going on there, so it will be nice to have that too.
okay, I will change this.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Yash and Bhumika. Uh, all right, I think I have a last PR I can show up. So to set enough context for the first, on our academy theme, the ask is to implement a build time validation so that when the academy authors are publishing their content, so that they can. So it's we want to make the academy theme more stricter than we have what we have in Meshri Cloud, because if a academy author is putting a content ID on their front matter, and we have to verify, for example, that in the instructor console, so that the academies are right. Uh, so this is to add a build time validation and some warnings. For example, if an academy author by mistakenly defines any content outside the organization directory, so the academy team must enforce some warnings when they are building the academy. And the validation shouldn't apply for draft pages. Uh, it shouldn't be enforced for any of the draft pages. They can do anything with that. So I have a pull request related to it. I can directly pull up the academy. So I've also added a instructor toolkit page. For example, if an academy author wants to verify if their IDs are validated against their academy console, they can select the top level content or their learning path that they are making. And for example, certified mystery contributor validate ID. This will say that, okay, this ID is registered and it exists in the Mystery Cloud Academy, and it queries the cloud API to check for all the validate ID registered IDs that we have. So we do have something called as an instructor toolkit where authors can verify this. And you can also verify this one for any draft pages. And if it's not the ID doesn't match with the instructor console, then it will suggest that to create or register the content, and it will open up the console. And it will also give some build time warnings and validations if your content is not laid out properly. For example, uh, talking about these learning paths, so they must have some child pages, And if it doesn't have any child pages, if it only has a root index page, so it will warn you in the build logs that, okay, uh, you're not having any child pages for this learning path. So yeah, I believe Rajesh, do you have any thoughts on this one? Or would you like to can also review this? It's seventh pull request on Academy Thief. Your microphone is off, Vomik.
Rajesh is not there. I don't have any context right now. Like I will give you after
Okay.
this.
No, I was not asking for you to review. I thought you were speaking something. That's fine.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. I think we are good. If we have any questions, we can wait for a couple of seconds, then we
I
can
have
wrap
one
up the call.
question related to
Yeah.
this particular issue in UI. I mean, that was actually raised almost a year ago for tracking the material UI movement from version 6 to version 7. And recently we had so many changes related to upgrading the system, etc., to React 18. So is it possible for somebody to just verify this one and then close it if everything has been actually done? Because this, I'm asking the help for this because this has been actually open since May 28 and it's almost a year. People who had been actually actively working on this might know like when exactly the I mean system, all those, I mean we did a org movement also, right? So that's the reason why I'm asking.
Yeah, actually, we have moved to MUI 7 on the most of the projects. And the problem is, I think I haven't took a look at this issue. I think this is an issue to prepare the projects to for the migration from MUI V6 to MUI V7, right? So
But in
yeah,
the
talking,
prerequisites, there are other things also. Like we have
yeah,
separate things. Like for TypeScript, you have to move to this version.
yeah.
React should be 18 and all those things. And I mean, I am not sure. I mean, who has been actually tracking this, or I mean,
Yeah.
at the current level, I just want because there is actually Layer5 Cloud also, which I don't actually have access to right now. So people who
Hmm.
have access there only will be able to do a holistic review of this one and then close it.
Yeah,
I
actually,
think we can,
yes, continue, Rajesh.
yeah, I think everything's done in this issue. I think we can good to close this. I
Oh,
think
Yeah,
every
okay.
definitely.
checkbox. Just wait a minute. I will confirm every checkboxes, and yeah, most of
Mhm.
them
Yeah.
are done. But I will let you know after this meet. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
And currently, even we are talking about V9, MUI V9, to be honest, on most of the projects. So I think this will be irrelevant. But yeah, as Rajesh is checking, we can wait for that. And yeah, since we are talking about MUIs, actually the problem is when I was working on some of the UI components, I have noticed things like most of the files that we have or most of the components that we have are actually MUI V7 compatible, but they won't be working on the on further updates like for MUI V9 or even for V7, they are throwing errors. For example, we have, I think, style.tsx or the one other file, which is actually responsible for nav pan in the mesh UI or other UI. So the problem is like when you are opening that file, you find so many problems related to the props and other things that are actually incompatible with MUI V7. So this is actually the problem, but I think about talking about specifically this problem, I don't think this will be relevant now. But yes, we can wait for Rajesh or like I can even confirm about that. Thanks, Kavita,
Also,
for raising this one. Yeah.
yeah, and also one more request. There are actually even though the Hugo migration has been done, there are still open issues. some sub issues which
Yeah.
were created by other people also, which was not linked to the parent issue which was tracking it. So
Yeah.
it would be nice if we can actually review them and close as well.
Yeah, I think one is the regarding Dependabot PRs.
No,
So
Dependable,
I'm
I have actually reviewed all those PRs in Meshri and
Yeah.
closed most of the ones in which the master is updated already. So it is actually
Mhm,
safe because Dependabot will ignore for only for that particular version. When we are trying for another version, then it will, when another version is there in the upstream, it will actually try to create a new PR again. I read about the this thing, but this is actually like a migration, adding some. For example, let me find out one issue.
mhm,
Yeah. I will actually ping this issue here. 305. Um,
mhm.
so I mean, I believe this has been already done.
Yeah,
So it,
yeah, this is, I think, good to close. I close to.
yeah,
Yeah, I think you will
there are
find
a
so
few
many.
others also. Yeah.
You will find so many of issues like this because at that time so many people actually created sub issues and definitely there are so many. So yeah, it will be nice to close them, and actually they have been solved because Ronak actually when migrated all those sections into that, I was actually having some of the issues. I have closed them. So if there is
Hmm.
any issue related to the docs, like migration of the docs, so you can definitely close them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just I just shared that so that we can have a list. There will be some new migration related ones for the GUI revamp, but it's actually sorted in ascending order. So you will at the top you will get the old issues which can be closed.
Mhm. Yeah, I think this is regarding Mesh CTL. And if you find any more issues, for example, this one,
Hmm.
you can also tag me, Kavita, on that or
Yeah,
on Slack. This is
yeah.
also good to close.
There are some pending PRs also, I believe, halfway, which were actually open, but right now we might not need them. So I'll just ping either Yash or Ronak before closing them. Um,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, sure. Thank you.
Yep. And as Rajesh have instructed in chats, you can actually close that MEOS 7 issues because we are having all the checkboxes done.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Rajesh, Kavita, Yash. Since we don't have any more items left, uh, I think we'll be seeing you on the Mystery Development call. So we have the Mystery Development call on Wednesday on 7:30 p.m. IST. And we also have another two calls on Friday, the newcomers call. So if you are a newcomer in this community, you can join the newcomers call. Yash hosts that call, and we share about something, bunch of stuff that can help you get started. And another one, we have the certified mystery contributor call on Friday, post half an hour the newcomers call. So you can find all the meetings on the Layer 5 calendar and feel free to join any of them. All of the meetings are open to all. So yeah, I will be seeing you on the mystery development call. And thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for sharing. Until then, have a great day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.